Why did Britain push drugs on China? Wait, what did Britain do? The British Empire of the 1800s was like the richest kid in the schoolyard. It had everything. But there was one thing it wanted more than anything else, and that was China's treasure. The problem was China wasn't really into sharing. Its government, the Qing dynasty, followed a policy of keeping its doors closed to Western trade. And that made Britain and other Western powers really angry. They wanted China's riches, and it was worth getting violent over. So what was the best way to bully an isolated superpower into submission? Britain's answer was opium. Opium, the highly addictive substance derived from the opium poppy, had been used for centuries in traditional Chinese medicine. But by the 1800s, British merchants had found a way to make it into a highly profitable business. They started growing opium in India and smuggling it into China. How did they get away with it? Well, the Chinese weren't too worried about drug smugglers. They didn't see it as much of a problem. So it was actually relatively easy to smuggle in small amounts of opium and sell it on the black market. People in China became addicted, and the profits were huge. But then in 1839, a guy named Lin Zexa got fed up with all the drug smugglers in his country and decided to crack down. He had thousands of the stuff seized and destroyed, and that's opium. Oh, you don't like me burning your product? Please leave my country. Well, Britain wasn't pleased with this turn of events. After all, they were trying to make money here. So they sent in the Navy to stop Lin Zeek and his men from destroying more opium. That's how the first Opium War started. And it was pretty one-sided. The British had superior technology and firepower, and after 5 years of fighting, they forced China to sign the Treaty of Nanking. In the treaty, China had to open up more ports to Western trade, give up Hong Kong to the British forever, and pay a massive war indemnity. So, not great for China. But they had to sign it or risk angering the British even more. And boy, did they get angry. In the 1850s, the British and French came back for more. They wanted even more opium, and they wanted it cheaper. This time, they burned down the famous Summer Palace and forced the Chinese to give them even more concessions. So that's the Second Opium War. The Chinese lost both Opium Wars, which is a major reason why modern Chinese people refer to this period as the century of humiliation. But hey, at least they have their health now, right? That's all for today. See you next time.